All right, people. So I want to talk about really what I think is this idiotic protest that took place in Washington, D.C., and I think there was other ones that took a place across the country. And this whole women's thing, this women's march or whatever the fuck it is. Oh my God, Trump's going to take away our rights. Trump's going to, take away women's rights and the rights of minorities, which is, again, a complete farce made up by the mainstream media, the liberal, lying mainstream media. So a couple things I do not understand about these protests. First off, they come out saying, "Oh, we're nasty women." Yes, thank you. I know. We already know that you're nasty women. But I mean, what are they trying to say by that? We're nasty women. What the fuck does that even fucking mean? I have no fucking clue there. And then there's celebrities talking there, like that ugly fucking washed up bitch whore slut Madonna, who said she would give people blowjobs who vote for Hillary Clinton. I mean, how much of a slut, can you be to say something like that? So, that ugly fucking, again, washed up bitch comes out and says that she wants to bomb the White House. And nobody even really covers it. Nobody talks about it and says, oh, look how bad that is. But, if Trump fucking says the word hell, or says the word fuck, or says the word pussy, people, throw a hissy fit and act like it's the end of the world. But you got Madonna up here, saying she wants to blow up the White House, and that's perfectly okay. Then you got this fucking so-called actress, whatever the fuck, Ashley Judd's her name, talking about how hard it is to have a fucking period, ranting about her fucking period. And really, it was really TMI, too much information. I didn't have to hear how bloody her pussy is during her period. And then she, rants about how she has to pay a tax on tampons. I mean, so what do we need now? Free tampons? I mean, you don't expect people to pay for their, the shit that they need? I mean, everything should just be free? I mean, what, should food be free? Should water be free? Should fucking cars be free? Everything we need should be free? I mean, this is just fucking bullshit. And then the whole thing about abortion, too. They call it a woman's right. It's, Trump's going to take away our right to abortion. What do you mean your right? Where in the Constitution does it say you have a right to an abortion? A right is like a right to free speech, a right to free religion, a right to a lawyer, a right to have a free and fair trial, a right to be free from cruel and unjust punishment. That's a right. A right listed in the Bill of Rights is a right, or in the Constitution is a right. Where in the fuck in the Constitution does it say you have a right to an abortion? Now, some people like to interpret the right to privacy, which is kind of the Fourth Amendment, I guess. The freedom from, really the freedom of privacy. But even that isn't listed. Even the freedom of having privacy isn't listed in the Constitution, because privacy from the government, Fourth Amendment, freedom from unjust, unreasonable search and seizure, and it also says you have to get a search warrant to search private property. That you could call it the freedom of privacy, but it doesn't even say it specifically. So where in the fuck in the Constitution, once again, does it say somebody has a right to kill their unborn child? It's not a right. And when talking about this right, all they say is, oh, the women have a right to their bodies. The women have a right to do whatever they want to their bodies. I agree, people have a right to their bodies. But in the case of abortion, the right of that unborn child, in my opinion, supersedes the right of the mother to kill that child. I mean, I believe it's an unborn child. I mean, you're really killing. I mean, at 7 weeks, it has a heartbeat. I mean, it is a living thing, and if you let it go for however many more months after you get the abortion, it would have been a living child. So in a sense, you're killing a living fucking child. If somebody would have aborted me at fucking a month, I wouldn't be here. I would be dead. It's not just because I don't look like a child doesn't mean I'm not a child. I mean, so it's really an idiotic argument. I mean, you're really killing. It really is killing. I mean, even if that fucking baby is not mature or doesn't look like a baby, you're really killing. And like I said, at 7 weeks, it has a fucking heartbeat. I mean, come on. So this protest is idiotic. You got a lot of women, crazy fucking women. I'm sure a lot of them don't have jobs because, not many people could just take fucking, Friday off. I guess I couldn't. I couldn't fucking take this fucking, if I wanted to go I have school, I have work on Friday. I couldn't, I'm not going to cancel fucking work and not go to school, but apparently all these women, I'm sure a lot of them are fucking single. because that's the majority of women who voted for Hillary are single women. No shock there. And I mean, who the fuck would want to be with a woman like this? I mean, a woman like this is very fucking annoying. You know, she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about, and it's just very annoying to see these brainwashed people out here on the street protest. And then you got the fucking violent protesters, you know, throwing stones through breaking windows, breaking cars, running around like a bunch of hooligans on the street. You know, just like fucking idiots, pretty much. I mean, they're embarrassing themselves and they're committing crimes, and the media hardly even talks about that. But yet, when one Trump supporter, you know, fucking fights back, or one Trump, you know, like when one little incident happens at a Trump event, it's the end of the world. But you got anti-Trump protesters throughout the entire campaign going around like a gang of hooligans, you know, fucking punching people, fucking hurting people, fucking breaking windows, fucking vandalizing property. And nobody even really talks about that. It's all, you know, it just shows how much the media has an agenda. So, but nonetheless, after all this bullshit we've endured over the past year and a half, Trump is finally president. He's going to finally restore the republic to the greatness that it should be at. You know, get us out of that fucking horrible trade deal, the TPP. You know, we're going to have free and fair trade. We already see companies bringing back jobs. I mean, nobody can deny that, but the media hardly talks about that as well, that how many jobs Trump is bringing back from Ford, from GM, from all these fucking companies who are saying they're going to, you know, create jobs and invest in America. So, I mean, we're already seeing the benefits of the Trump, administration. And I also see some people saying, oh, he took down the LGBT page on the White House website. Well, yeah, I mean, I think they're revamping the whole website. It's a new administration. They're changing some things around. And who the fuck cares if he took the page off the LGBT, you know, White House? It doesn't mean anything. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to put LGBT shit on the White House. Maybe he's going to put it somewhere else. I mean, who the fuck knows? I mean, that's very much jumping to conclusions there. And it's not indicative of anything he's going to do. So shut the fuck up about that. So I'm still waiting to see what the fuck Trump's going to do to take away rights of women or LGBT or Muslims, because I haven't seen any yet. I haven't seen anything that he said that's going to take away the rights. So can somebody please comment if you have a right that he's going to take away, because I haven't seen it yet. And then I go on the White House website and I look under issues, and he's only got, you know, the 6 main issues he talked about him, you know, that he thinks are the 6 main issues of in really dealing with his presidency right now. So I mean, they're revamping the White House website, so don't fucking panic. It's just another excuse to attack Trump. So I mean, and he was like the most pro-LGBT Republican I've seen. I mean, he's literally holding up flags that say LGBT for Trump. I mean, he talked about protecting LGBT people and is fucking accepting the GOP nomination. So I don't get where people get these anti-LGBT or whatever the fuck. I mean, it's very laughable. Very fucking laughable, people. So there you go. That's all I gotta say about it. I mean, I could go on, but I don't want to make this video too long. You know, I'm sure all the Hillary supporters have already clicked off of it because their attention spans are that of a goldfish, which is 8 seconds. So there you go, people. Just more idiots protesting. Some violent, many non-violent, but I'm still arguing that they are wrong in their protest. Not wrong in protesting. I mean, I guess it's good that they're getting out there and that, you know, they have enough courage to get out there. I'm sure some of them are good people. But I just disagree with what they're saying, and that's really what I'm saying. So I'm peacefully disagreeing. You know, I'd love to have a conversation with one of these people. I'm all for debating. But a lot of them aren't for debating and just spew bullshit, and they don't even know what the fuck they're saying. They just spew the same lines. Trump's a racist. Trump's a sexist. Trump's a xenophobe. Fuck Trump. You know, that's a lot of them just say that shit, and they don't, you know, they just get it from the mainstream media, and they're really brainwashed. So there you go, people. That's all I got to say about that.